Hello? Delivery. Hi. 4.5 is right, Cortland Alley. You there? Okay, coming out right now. No, 4. Yeah, 4.
Oh, she tell me that she love me and she faithful. Yeah, yeah. I cannot trust no hoe cause they like Satan. Yeah, yeah. Ariana got me icy like a glacier. Yeah, yeah. The vibes are up in your bitch for the taking. Yeah, yeah. As long as they printed, nigga.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Kojo, and you are now watching the very first episode of Honest Here. I want to say welcome to everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with everything that I am up to. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, then you probably don't know what Honest Here is. So let me break it down. It is simply a show where I give my honest opinion on your music based off of my first listen. So let's get right into it. So first up, on the very first episode of Honest Here, we have What You On by DJ TGIF featuring Jason Wolf. Let's check out the record.
You want safety, yeah. I care less about them girls, even though they all with me. Yeah. Been on such a vibe, I don't know why you would ever replace it. Yeah. Then I let you go wasted. Yeah. I know the horse on the hood make you wanna come settle up. Next to you, got the moles, ain't stacking up. If you broke, nigga, you ain't really mad at us. You can't pay with no excuse, it ain't that enough. Yeah. Your side always on the stress thing.
Okay, so I definitely like this song a lot based off of my first listen. It has a very enjoyable vibe to it. I think what's most important is that music is supposed to make you feel good. This song, off of the first listen, made me feel good. So I think that's a really key point. I know DJ TGIF, and I didn't know that he was getting into this music bag. So he's usually known for being one of the best DJs. So I think it's really dope that he's into this new music stuff. And shout out to the artist on the record, Jason Wolf. I think he performed pretty well on it. So I'm gonna get into my breakdown now. So for the lyrics, I gave it a 3. I don't think the song was really, made for the actual lyrics. It's not like a rap record, but it is important that lyrics do make sense. So you can't just be on a record just talking to talk, So I gave the lyrics a 3 out of 5. It is middle of the road. It's not really like, there wasn't anything that stood out to me lyrically on the record. So that's why I gave it a 3. But there's room for growth, obviously, so. For the hook, I gave it a 4. I gave it a 4. It could have been a 5, but what stood out to me the most about it was that it was a good hook, but it wasn't memorable. So I enjoyed listening to the hook. I think it made sense with the song. It played on the words of the song, but it wasn't memorable. When I was done listening to the song, it wasn't stuck in my head. And I think that's really what's important about hooks to any of our favorite songs, is that when we listen to it, it plays in our head over and over and over again. Now, me personally, it didn't do that for me, but I gave it a 4. It's still a great rating, and it has potential, for sure. Production. The production on this song was immaculate. I love the beat of this record. Once it came on, I automatically started to move. I think it is kind of like a dancey record in some sorts. I could definitely, feel myself wanting to dance as I heard the record. So I think I'm gonna give it a 5, and we're gonna rock with 5. For marketability, I'm gonna give it a 4.5. Because I feel like it's right there. It could be a great record. I could see it, playing on the radio. I could see it doing well on the charts. It's definitely a song for me that I think I would enjoy listening to on like a playlist or something, like if I'm just in the crib chilling, cleaning, or even like, to just play in the crib right before I'm about to go out to a party with the homies, or, go out to the club or whatever. I feel like it's a good party starter, or it has that same crossover ability to, play at the party that I'm going to. So I think I'm gonna give it like a 4.5. It could be a 5, it could be a 4, but right there in the middle. And for replay value, I gave it a 5. Reason being is because I want to hear it again. I definitely feel myself wanting to play this song more and more, listening to it in these different settings. So I would definitely, play it again and play it a couple more times. I feel like I can play it for people and they would be like, yo, who's that? So I think the replay value is high, and I think it has potential to, definitely grow, as I said. So that was song number 1, and we're now gonna move on to song number 2. Song number 2, All I Know by Rennie the Rebel. She's a female rapper from Camden, New Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. I'm showing love. So yeah, let's get into it.
All I know, get that paper. 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 Money on my mind, I gotta get it. If it ain't about that money, I don't even listen. I was down before, but now a nigga litty. Making haters sick, they hate to see you winning. All I know is get this paper, fuck a hater. I'd rather get money.
So that was All I Know by Rennie the Rebel. I'm definitely feeling that record. It wasn't too much to digest. I think it was right to the point. I think she got right to it. As far as the hook goes, she's letting you know what she's about. She's all about the paper. So, and I think we all are. So, being all about the paper really, you know, that's gonna hit me in the heart. You know, I'm wearing a Father Stretch My Band's shirt. So like, you know, so I definitely like the record, for sure, for sure. As far as lyrics go, I gave this one a 3.5. I wasn't too blown away, and it was a more rap record. I'm not saying the lyrics were bad. I think she had really strong punchlines, but there wasn't anything too complex, nothing that really had me like scrunching up my face, you know, doing the jazz face and nothing like that. So I gave it a 3.5. It's 4, it wasn't bad. The lyrics were not bad at all. So it wasn't a 4, but it wasn't a 3. So I'm gonna put it right there in the middle, and I'm gonna give it a 3.5. The hook, I gave this hook a 4.5. I think the hook was my favorite part of the record. It starts off the record, and that's very important. If the hook starts off your song, you kind of can catch the listener right away and see if they're really gonna rock with the record. So I gave it a 4.5. I think, you know, at the end of the song, I definitely still know what she's about. She's all about that paper. So salute to Rennie the Rebel for that dope hook. I really liked it. Now for production, I gave this one a 5. The beat was good. I enjoyed the beat. When I heard it, I was engaged automatically. The beat was tough. I think it was 5 worthy. If I was a rapper, I'd rap on it too. I think it just made me feel good. And once I said before, like, you know, music should make you feel good, and that beat made me feel good. So I think I'm gonna give it a 5. Also, I think the beat helped with the lyrics. You know, I think the beat wasn't too much, and she could get right into what she was trying to say. And I think that's important with a beat. Some beats overpower the message of the song, and all you care about is the beat. And some people might think, oh, that's a fire beat because of that. But no, I think that actually hurts the value of a song. So production should help the value of your record. So I'm gonna give it a 5. As far as marketability goes, I'm gonna give it a 4. Not because I can't see it doing well on the charts, but I think this is more of just a cool record. I think it's like a setup song. I feel like Rennie the Rebel might have a record that this song will open doors for, in a sense where this might not be the one that goes to the top, but she has another record that will. And I think this song is like the perfect setup song. So I gave the marketability a 4, and I just want to see where else she could go with it, you know? So, replay value, I'm gonna give it a 5. I liked it. I'm still waiting for a bad song. I'll listen to it again. Rennie, you got a fan. Send me some more music. I want to see what you're working with. So I'm gonna give it a 5. I would definitely listen to it again. Yeah, I really enjoy that hook. I'm literally playing it in my head right now. All I know, get that paper. Like, I'm really rocking with it. So I'm definitely gonna check you out. You know, got you to 5. We got 2 down. Okay, so let's move on to song number 3. This is an artist by the name of Lou Salem. He's out of San Diego. I know I said I was gonna keep it New York, but if you from the West Coast and you trying to get some love, why not? I'm rock with you. So, you know, let's check out your music. His record is called Cash Out. So let's see what he working with.
Working this 9 to 5 takes everything in me not to lose my mind. Stress on the daily, man, I might go blind. Anxiety send chills down my spine. Cause every time I get my funding up, then past due bills come running up. And these numbers ain't crunching up. Damn, this debt be flooding up. Then here come you with your motherfucking hand out. Waiting first in line like you motherfucking can.
Okay, so that was Cash Out by Lou Salem, and I must say that song is hilarious. And it's hilarious because it's very, very relatable. Like, yo, I feel you, my brother. Like, shit, that shit was crazy. So let's get into lyrics. based off of relatability alone, I'm giving you a 4.5, straight up. I feel you, bro, like I really do, man, I really do. And a part of that, relatability, it means a lot to me because I can actually sit there and listen to the lyrics like, yo, I feel you. So because of that, I'm gonna give you a 4.5. Like, I'm not saying it was super lyrical, but what you were saying related with me. So you get a 4.5 from me. I know it's hard out here, trust me, man, we all do. So I'm rocking with a 4.5 on the lyrics. For the hook, I'm gonna give you a 4. 3.5, 4, but more on the 4 side. The hook was good. Like I said, this whole song made me laugh. Like, I was laughing throughout listening to the record. So because of that, it was enjoyable listen. But your singing voice isn't the best, and that's okay. I mean, you can get better at that. But as far as enjoyability on the hook, that's why I'm giving it a 3.5, 4, but more on the 4 side because I still did enjoy it. I think you could have executed the hook better vocally, but still the message got across, and like I said, made me laugh. So production, I'm gonna give you a 4. The beat was good. It caught me off guard though. So like I didn't expect to bounce like that, but it was still a good beat. But I was also, because of that beat, I was expecting something else. So it kind of like tricked my mind a bit. But it was still a good beat. It ain't really a rapper's rapping beat, but it's still good, so I gave it a 4. Marketability, I'm gonna give it a 4. This record definitely has the potential to, succeed on the charts based off of the message alone, based off of the groove that it has. But what I do believe is that this song could be mixed a little bit better. There was certain times where, throughout the song, there was dips and valleys where I really couldn't hear what you were saying or what you were trying to convey. And that could have been also a part of me laughing, but, either or, I think it could be mixed better. But I gave it a 4 because I think it does have potential to, sit on the chart somewhere. Once again, we're in a playlisting era, so I think that song is really good on playlists. And I think because it is so relatable to me and probably everybody who is watching this episode, I think, a 4 is a great rating for marketability. And replay value, I'm gonna give it a 5. I want to hear this again. I want to listen to it. I want to laugh. I want to, I want to think about, the money that I don't have or the money that I do want and stuff like that. And I want to think about the capitalistic freaking society that we live in that forces us to spend money during the holidays and buy gifts for people who don't appreciate them and all this stuff. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. But nah, dope record. And yeah, good job. I'm giving it a 5 on replay value. All right, so let's check out one more record before we head up out of here. This next song is by Wicked Rio, and it's called Tell Me. Shout out to my son Rio. Snuck in there, I see you. So let's check out his record, and let's see what we think.
She the sweetest girl, bumping Cameron and Jigger. She just wanna see what's really good with a nigga. We had dank in the air, you can smell in the aroma. Piff, jiggly puff, it could put us in a coma. Need to finish school so I could roll in my diploma. Roll around and roll out every pennies at the MoMA. Tell me what you're thinking, I can feel your lips. Tell me what you're drinking, remember bun my spliff. Lewis enough people.
Okay, so Rio, this might have been my favorite song of the day so far. I'm not even gonna lie. I think the production, led the record. I love the way you delivered. I think lyrically, might have been my favorite record. I had a few reactions to it, as you could see. So, I think this one was a really good one. So let's get into this breakdown. For the lyrics, I gave it a 4. They were really cool. They were cool lyrics. The punchlines were really good, and I think you told a story with it. They were kind of vulgar, to say, you know what I mean? But, you're talking to a girl, so I think, it kind of got the message across. And I think I actually did not expect that. So I think that's what helps the rating is my expectations, just knowing you. I didn't expect the lyrics to hit like that. So pretty good job on the lyrics. I'm gonna give it a 4. For the hook, I think the hook was my favorite part, so I'm gonna give it a 5. The hook was very, very fire. I really just don't have anything to say. Like, I just love the way you switched into like this different vocal range and the addition of the patois and all that stuff. Like, I felt like it was a cool little twist, and I think it was enjoyable. And it, it's the title of the song, so you stayed right on topic. And I think whoever you were talking to on the record would feel the lyrics too on that hook. So I'm gonna give it a 5. For production, I think the production was my favorite part of this song as well. I think it was kind of spacey, and I think it was perfect for what you were trying to convey. And I think that because the beat was so smooth, like it was a really smooth beat, I think what you were trying to do with the record, it helped out a lot. So I'm gonna give the production a 5. I was leaning to 4.5, but I'm gonna give you the 5 because I think it was a pretty creative production on that. For marketability, I'm gonna give it a 4. Not because I don't think it could do well on the charts, but to really get a 5 for marketability, if we talking rap, I'm thinking Drake. And this wasn't really Drake, but it was still good. So I'm gonna give it a 4. I think it's right there. I think it has potential. I would definitely, listen to it on a playlist or so. And that leads us right into replay value. I'm gonna give it a 5. I feel like I gave out 5s all day on replay value. But yes, I enjoyed the record and I would definitely play it again. I don't think that I would not want to hear this. Like, if it came on in shuffle, I'd be like, oh, record's dope. So I'm gonna give replay value a 5. So there you have it. This is the very first episode of Honest Here. I wanna thank everybody for tuning in and rocking with me. If you have not done so yet, you made it this far in the episode, and you didn't subscribe, shame on you. But you have a chance to redeem yourself. The button's right there, somewhere down there. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with everything Honest Here and everything TMTG. I got a lot of things in store. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like and leave a comment. Be on the lookout for more episodes of Honest Here. And once again, thank you for rocking. We out of here.
Oh, she tell me that she love me and she faithful. Yeah. I cannot trust no hoe cause they like Satan. Yeah. I mean, Yanni got me icy like a glacier. Yeah.